Hey everybody, this is Dr. Stacy from Being the Dot podcast. I wanted to talk with you a little bit about mentoring and the podcast for this week. This week, I was fortunate enough to interview attorney Susan Marsh, Susan Simms Marsh, and one of her mentees, Kathy Waters. And it really made me reflect on my own mentoring story. When I was a young girl at age 16, I was assigned a mentor in my faith community. And one day I said to her, "What do you do for a living?" And she says, "Well, I work at the University of Pennsylvania and I work with college students when they're having a hard time, that I help them." And I thought, okay. And I said, I think that's what I'll do. And here we are all these years later, 20 some years later, more than that actually. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I sure am glad that worked out, because that could have been a hot mess, right? That if I didn't enjoy the work, that I would have had to, I guess, take another path, and that would have worked for my good as well. And then there have been many other people along the way who have helped me out to really kind of develop my trajectory and understand myself better and understand what God has called me to do. And so there have been both people in the natural who've helped with my career, but also spiritual mentors. And I'm wondering, who has mentored you, and what has been the most helpful thing about having a mentor? One of the things that's been most helpful for me is with my intern, Dr. Danelda Cook, who is currently the Vice President of Student Affairs at Loyola College of Maryland, that I know that she's always going to tell me like it TI is, that she will not pull any punches with me, that she really kind of understands our field and the political landscape around things, and is really helpful in that. But I'm wondering what's helpful for you. Sometimes your mentors could be not just people in the professional realm, but people in your family. I would say my mother and my aunties and other members of my family have also been crucial mentors as well. And wondering who are your important mentors. Anyway, I just want to encourage you to listen to the episode this week that Attorney Marsh really lays it down about both the benefits of mentoring as well as strategies around it and how to find a mentor. And then to have on the back end of that, one of her mentees really tells us how she lives into what she says and how she walks the talk. And so when you get a minute, make sure you go over to Stitcher or Google Podcast or Apple Podcasts, or even on our website, beingthedot.com, to listen to the podcast this week. And make sure that you subscribe, rate, and review the podcast as well. That really helps us with iTunes and Apple and some of the other folks as far as their logarithms is concerned. Anyway, if I don't get a chance to talk back to you, happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate, or Gratitude Day. How about that? And enjoy what's left of 2020. Thank you for being such great supporters. Bye-bye.